Hi, I'm Caddium, and today I'm going to show you the little mini map that I built, mainly for the Goofy Gang, but anyone can play it. Right in front of me, there's a huge pickle, and yeah. By the way, if you want to play this map, and yeah, this will include like the entire how to beat basically, and yeah. So if you still want to play it, I don't recommend you watching this. But yeah, so we spawn in here. We got a nice little bed where we can set our respawn point. Then here we have a villager called Freddy. And here we have a little lectern with a book, which basically I'll read out now. Welcome to the Pickle Escape Room. Goal, exit pickle at top. Tips, set your respawn. Check everything on the floor with the maze. Don't break the crafting table. And there's invisible item frames later. So yeah, let's just click done. And if you break the lectern, there will be a chest beneath, like that. And actually, let's first read it. We get 2 strings and the best trading object. That I just called it like that so you get a hint that you must use this for trading with the villager. So let's go back here with the villager. You already see he has like a ladder in the hand, and we can trade now 1 emerald for 2 ladders.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Once you've traded, yeah, then you get the achievement, normal as always. Freddy will no longer sell anything to you. And yeah, there's a little secret. You can see it better if you turn up your FOV to Craig Pro. You see subscribe to the Goofy Gang. Just as a little Easter egg. Thought I would put a little Easter egg in there. So, now you can use the 2 ladders to get out of the first room. This is the second room. So you got this little maze in here, which we'll come to in a sec, but this is where we have to get out. So, let's go in here. First we have this room, and here it says there's a crafting table behind, because there is a crafting table behind the end portal frame, so you would have to jump like that and right click until you get it. And yeah, there's another room back here. First you don't see anything, but if you sneak you see that there's a barrel with 2 strings, which you will need to make another block. And also you get the barrel just like that, exactly. Okay, so next you have to go over here. Wait, not here, yeah. And then you have to get the crafting table and craft a wool block. There you go. Boom. Alright, and then you come over here. And now you first place the sand. I'm gonna put it that way. So sand, cactus, then put the lectern over there. And now through damage boost, I mean you don't really need it, but still, it's there because there's like a deformed block, I'll say. And now you can jump up even more and then place the wool and the barrel. And now we're out. And now next you find this chest called Keep Me Until the End. And now let's break that and boom. We got the Keep Me Until the End chest. And if we just right click around, we should find something around here. There we go. Nothing here. Check more in the center of lava. Same thing is on the other side. So if we check in the center, there we go. We pop into a minecart because, yeah, that just happens. So we have to try to get up here through the vines. And here, normally, you try to get in. You can't. You have to sneak, and then you can get in. It says use wisely. And now you can break the... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was lag or something like that. So, then you can place the 2 twisting vines, or if the twisting vines don't drop 2, you can also use the chest. I think the chest is actually more efficient if you want to, for example, speedrun. So up here, this is the next room. So the goal is to let the anvil drop down to the water and then you can pick it up. So first, you have to take these strings, right? You have to go up here, boom, got the first one, and the second one. Then we got the torchflower seeds and the diamond pickle axe. And the torchflower seeds have the same effect on chickens like other seeds. Maybe you don't know. Well, and right now you can't really hit it at all. So you have to not jump because that also doesn't work, as you just saw right now. But you actually, wait, there we go. What you actually have to do is place the two blocks, the two chests. Make sure they don't connect, because I think there is a bug that somehow the name changes, but you need the named chest for later. And yeah, if you want, you can keep the unnamed, I'll say, I don't know, unnamed chests. You can also just leave it there if you want to, because you won't need it. So next step is taking the torchflower seeds, pushing the lever so the chicken gets attracted to it. You can't craft it to anything else, but yeah, so this is the only use. Then the chicken follows you, and you can go through a little maze. There's two ways. One is the long way. The long way is the one that I'm taking right now. And then the other way is the shorter way, but both do the same thing in the end. So you have to get the chicken on the, there we go. And it does like a little redstone signal all the way up there to activate the piston. So now if we go into this little hole with a diamond pickle axe, we can break the chipped anvil. And now we got an anvil. That's the next step. And now we got a hint called Remember When Sheep Outsmarts the Game. That was from their last mini game where they have to escape the bedrock box. Actually, I'll put the link in the description. So now you can like also do the same thing like with the lectern, and now you just have to do this parkour jump, 3-block vertical. Easy. It's not that hard. And if you want, you could use the 4 strings to make wool in case you lost the other chest, the one with the name, and then it says enter special chest. That is this one. And if you throw into the hopper, you have to wait a second. And there's a redstone signal that checks which book and which chest it is. And now you got the final stage. You take the trident, aim up, and escape the Pickle Escape Room. Wait a sec. And that was it. Yep. If you want to play this little mini map with the escape room, then the link will be in the description, so you can download it and then play it. Yeah. See you next time.